we are going to talk on noble lineage. You heard and read that in Kalama Sutta, Buddha asked Kalamas not to believe in what comes in tradition. But here is a discourse in the Anguttara Nikaya, fourth section, where it says Buddha emphasize using and showing the benefit of noble lineage. Noble lineage. It's called in Pali Arya Vamsa Sutta. Arya Vamsa. Arya means noble, Vamsa means lineage. And here he says, we have to listen to it very carefully. Because there are these four noble lineages. Primal, of long-standing, traditional, ancient, unadulterated, and never before adulterated, which are not being adulterated, which will not be adulterated. Okay. Now, in this he says, these four noble lineages are primal, meaning in Pali it's called Aganya, primal, and long-standing, which means pratanya. It is not something, when he said primal, it is not secondary to anything. It is not secondary, it is primary. First, number one. And not something recently started. It is long-standing. And long-standing means tested by all wise people who understood these lineages. They tested, and therefore without any finding any fault in it, it stays. Therefore, these four lineages remains. And it is traditional. There are various kind of traditions, but this is one tradition that is never polluted, and it is traditional, ancient, like Sanatana, from the beginning of life, especially monastic lives, and unadulterated. It was not polluted, not stained. It remained very pure and clean and with pristine purity. and it never before adulterated. It had never been adulterated in the past, never made it impure in the past, and which are not being adulterated now in the present time. At the present also it is not what you call polluted, corrupted. Is pure and clean even now at the present moment, and will not be adulterated in future. It always remain even in future. And also which are not repudiated by the wise ascetics and Brahmins. It is not refuted, challenged, refused, rejected by any ancient wise ascetics and Brahmins. In the Buddha's time there were Brahmins, even today there are in Indian tradition. They are supposed to be of high caliber, educated, people who make decisions in those days. And ancient ascetics, they dedicated their life for the holy life. They never refuted, rejected, refused to accept these four traditions. So Buddha has such a high praise for these four lineages. And what are they? What are these four lineages? And Buddha said, Bhikkhu santutto hoti itiritarena chivarena in Pali. Here, this noble lineage refers to monastic life. Monastic lineages are followed by accepted, live in accordance with this four lineage by the monastic. The Buddha said, here a bhikkhu content with any kind of robe, without any choice, whatever robe they receive, they will accept it and they are content with that robe, any kind of robe. And he, a bhikkhu, speaks in praise of contentment with any kind of robe. Not only he is content with any kind of robe, but he speaks in praise of any kind of robe. And he does not engage in wrong search. When he gets any robe, he uses it, he praises it, he speaks in praise of it, but he never engage in looking for robe in wrong ways, unethical ways, never. And what is improper for the sake of robe, he does not make any improper, unethical search to get a robe. That means whatever robe he receives, he uses it. And we will discuss all these things a little later, after giving the main body of these four lineages. I will explain it a little further later on. So, if he does not get a robe, he is not agitated. If he does not get a robe, he is not agitated, not excited, not disappointed, not upset. And if he gets one, he uses it without being tied to it. If he gets a robe, he will not become attached to it. He uses it to protect his body from heat, cold, gadflies, mosquitoes, and to cover his nakedness. Only for this purpose, these purposes, he uses it. And he is, but is not attached to it and not infatuated with it and blindly absorbed in it, seeing the danger of it and understanding the danger, and he understands the way to escape from it. What is the danger of using robe? That is, he has to wash it, clean it, mend it, because it is not permanent. It is made up of 4 elements. The one who uses the robe also is made up of 4 elements. These elements are not permanent, and the robe made up of these elements also not permanent. Although it is very useful to protect the body, but one should not become attached to it. Not wearing the robe to show off like fashion. And of course, lay people wear their clothes sometimes to show off as a fashion. Every month or every year they have to change, buy a new one. When they go to party, they wear one. When they go to funeral, they wear one. And when they go to a wedding, they wear one. And when they go to clubs, they have to tuxedos and three-piece shoes, three-piece suit, and so forth. And then there's a dress code when they go to certain places. There is the dress code. All these things they have to do. But monastics were the same to go anywhere. The funeral, wedding, parties, dhanas, pindapata, and in the temple, out of the temple, the same. And so, however, they not understand how to escape from this any attachment to the robe. And he is very simple, humble, and when we wear robes, as you know, when we enter the order, we also make commitment, and we say we live differently from lay people by wearing the robe. It is discolored and so forth. But he does not exalt himself and disparage others because of this. That means he does not become, he does not, what you call, exalt himself, praise for himself, be proud of himself, and disparage lay people. who wear the different kind of robes, clothes for different occasions. They don't look down upon others, not to look down upon other monastics, and nor do they look down upon lay people. And the monk is very skillful in this, diligent, clearly comprehending, and ever mindful. Ever mindful. Every time they wear robes, they are very much aware, mindful, clearly understand, and become very humble and simple. Be standing in, and this is to be standing in any ancient primal noble lineage. So any bhikkhu who is skillful in this, diligent, clearly comprehending, and ever mindful, is said to be standing in an ancient primal noble lineage. This is ancient primal noble lineage. So this is one of the four noble lineages. The second is the same thing. Second is a bhikkhu content with any kind of alms food. This is another important thing for sustaining our life. We need to eat as all other living beings. So they are not selecting. The word bhikkhu means bhikkhati bhikkhu. Bhikkhu means a beggar, respectable beggar. Beggars are not choosers. they receive whatever they get. In order to make them simple and humble, they observe this noble lineage. This is called noble lineage because all the Buddhas, all Pacceka Buddhas, all Arahants followed the same tradition. You remember when the Buddha came to Kapilavatthu after attaining enlightenment, he went to his palace. Nobody invited him to stay for lunch. So he took his alms bowl and went on alms round. Then Suddhodana, his father, came and running and asking him, "You are my son, a son of a king. Why do you beg? Do you think I cannot afford to give you one meal? This is our you insult our tradition. You insult me." Then Buddha said, "Suddhodana, Maharaja, the king, your lord, that is your tradition, your lineage. I am following my lineage." He said, "In your lineage, was there anybody who begged for food?" King asked. Suddhodana asked, "In your lineage, your tradition, it may be true that nobody went on arms round. But in my lineage, everybody followed this." He asked, "What is your lineage?" "You are my son." "That is gone. I left all behind. I belong to Buddha's lineage. Buddha's lineage. This is their lineage. And they are the ones who begged. I am following that for food. He said, with any kind of, so we said, this ancient, noble, not newly started, and so forth, as I mentioned earlier. So, a bhikkhu is content with any kind of food when he goes out on Pindapata. People put in the alms bowl tasty food, not so tasty food, food that he doesn't like to eat, food he likes very much, and so forth and so on. All kind of food that people eat, put into the alms bowl. Friends, I have this experience all my life until I left Sri Lanka. I lived on Pindapata all my life. And I know what kind of things we get when we go on Pindapata. So in this lineage, Buddha said the bhikkhu content with any kind of alms food. And he speaks in praise of contentment with any kind of alms food. Not only he is content with any kind of alms food, he advises and speaks very highly of being content. He would advise his junior monastics and so forth to be content. He speaks in praise of that. And he does not engage in wrong search. For the sake of food, he does not do anything wrong that a monk is not supposed to do. Any kind of things in order just to get food. And then his what is improper for arm's sake, for arm's food sake, he doesn't do. If he does not uh, get arm's food, he is not agitated, upset, and disappointed. And if he gets some, he will not infatuated. He will not be, may not use it or eat it. And when he eats, he says, I eat this alms food not for making the body beautiful, not building my muscles, not to infatuate, but I eat this food to overcome my pain of hunger and not to increase new pain by overeating. I eat this to help my brahmacharya life, monastic life. That means he eats moderately. And when he gets food, he does not exalt himself or disparage others. Meaning, when a monk receives delicious, rich, more food that he likes, and he sees others not getting that kind of food, he would not extol himself and become proud, say, I get such and such a food, so and so get poor food, not no protein, no vitamin in it, no mineral, no zinc, and so forth. I get all these things, I'm healthy. So he does not praise himself and disparage others. And he eat it who is skillful in this, diligent, clearly comprehending, and ever mindful. This is said to be standing in an ancient primal lineage. This is number 2 of the ancient lineage, noble lineage. Number 3, again, a bhikkhu is content with any kind of lodging. He speaks in praise of contentment with any kind of lodging. And he does not engage in wrong search in what is improper for the sake of lodging. Now, this is another requirement. We need a shelter to keep ourselves out of danger from animals, snakes, mosquitoes, sun, wind, cold, and so forth, to protect the body from all these natural dangers. And for that purpose, whatever lodging he gets, he is content, and speak highly of the praise of contentment, of getting any kind of lodging. And is this, the other description also the same. Then the fourth is also equally important, or rather more important than these previous three. What are the three? Robes, food, and lodging. Fourth is a bhikkhu finds delight in development, is delighted with development, finds delight in development, and is delighted in abandoning. Now, what is the development? This is called bhikkhu Bhavana Ramo Hoti. Bhavana. Bhavana. A bhikkhu is delighted in meditation, delighted with development, delighted with meditation, and finds delight in abandoning. What he abandons? All unwholesome mental states. We have to abandon. Last week I mentioned in my last talk, Padhana Sutta, I think last week or week before, Padhana Sutta, I mentioned that we have to make effort to give up, let go. What do we let go? We let go of greed, hatred, and delusion. We let go of sleepiness, drowsiness, restlessness, and worry and doubt. These are things we have to let go. And these are the things we have to abandon. Without abandoning them, we cannot develop our mind. So, a monk, a bhikkhu, following this ancient, noble, primary, unadulterated tradition. This is unadulterated tradition, praised by the wise ascetics and Brahmins, the noble ones, praised. They praised this also very highly. What is this? Meditation. The way to develop our mind, the way to abandon our defilements, get rid of our, turn our back to our defilements, not get engaged in defilements. For this, they should engage in that. So, if we find time, place, situation to meditate, successfully meditate, there's a discourse in Majjhima Nikaya where it says that if a monk lives in a forest, very quiet, peaceful place, and he gets, if he doesn't get food, there are various dangerous things, and then he must leave that place day or night without telling anybody. If he lives in uh, uh, a community, he gets food, good lodging, good companions, and yet he cannot practice meditation. He must tell people he will live and live. If he lives with a person and that person is not helping him to uh, meditate, and if we help him to meditate, but his food, lodgings are poor, and yet don't leave that place because you have a good reason to stay there. If there is a person you are living with, if that person gives you robes, food, lodging, and all these things, and help you to practice meditation, then don't leave that person. Even if he chase you away, don't leave. Stay there. Because you are going to fulfill your goal, achieve your goal. You can meditate. Since you can meditate, even if you don't get food and so forth and so on, stay there. But if you get all this and also meditate, even the person chase you away, don't go, stay there. So this is Buddha raised this lineage of meditation lineage, but but he's not supposed to extol himself, disparage others, and so you state any bhikkhu who is skilled in this, diligent in this, clearly comprehending and ever mindful, is said to be standing in an ancient, primal, noble lineage. These are the 4 lineages, wonderful lineages. As I said, I like to mention something a little more, because it seems very simple, but extremely important for practices, for lineages. Like lineage is like there are all kind of, as King Suddhasa says, king's lineage, royal lineage, Brahmin's lineage, and merchant's lineage, Shudra's lineage, monk's lineage, some caste tradition, my family lineage, and so forth and so on. These are all kind of lineages. Out of all these lineages, these 4 are the best lineages. So, normal lineages. And also all kind of robes, sometimes coarse, soft, silk, cotton, and beautiful fabric, and so forth. And there are all kind of fabrics to make robes. But don't seek special, particular, good, attractive robes. Whatever robes you get, you must be content with it. Buddha said, one who is content can develop wholesome mental state. And then the robes, one can find clothes to make robes from cemeteries, when people wrap up dead bodies and throw into the cemeteries, and they go and unwrap it and use it, that clothes. Dirty, ugly, blood smear, pus smear cloth. Take it, wash it, and use it. And sometimes in shopping center, they used all unusable clothes into the street. They take that. Or when he walks on the road, uh, he finds a piece of cloth, take it and make a robe. And in heap of dust, heap of dirt, and sometimes in hospitals, they use various type of clothes that they cannot use because of the hygienic reasons. So sometimes they dispose of them. Then sometimes in bathing places, rivers, wells, and so forth, so people uh, throw, they can get it. And then sometimes they wear clothes for sometimes and get them dirty, old, and torn away, then they throw it away. And sometimes clothes are caught in fire, partially burned, they throw it away. Then sometimes when animals, they eat, like these days, some animals eat plastic, sometimes some animals eat clothes and so forth. Sometimes, what do you call this, white ants eat, and so forth. All kind of dirty, ugly, unusable clothes they can collect and use to make robes. So the bhikkhu received a robe made up of some of these things, and he simply clean and stitch together and make a robe and we use it. So any kind of robe they can use. Food also like that, lodging like that. They cannot say, I live such and such a story, so many closets, so many bedrooms, so many bathrooms, so many luxurious beds, so many jacuzzis, and so forth. He didn't ask. Whatever lodging, little kuti, just to put his body to rest, uh, receive it and follow it. So, friends, when you think of it, there are endless possibilities of receiving all these things. So the monks are supposed to be content with whatever, sometimes very rich robes they might get, very rich religious food, sometimes luxurious kuti uh, they can they may get. And whatever they get with a humble, simple attitude, he receives and uses it. Okay, friends, we have to do a little meditation. As one of the last of these four lineages is meditation. And for now, let us do that now. And the rest leave to us. For monks, meditation lineage is good for anybody. So let us do that now. Okay? Okay. Um, Okay. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate all the world, the heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, sitting, lying down, or whenever awake. One should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in the womb. Yet this, let us meditate. As I said, even if after ringing the bell, you may continue your practice. And sit up, breathe deeply, and exhale deeply, slowly. Then you will notice the body becoming calm, relaxed, and peaceful. Don't feel, don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Notice your body, breath is changing, feeling changing, perception changing, your thoughts are changing, consciousness is changing. All these aggregates, no matter how you breathe, change. So notice this change. This is called impermanence. When you see impermanence, it leads your awareness to become more aware of your suffering, dukkha, pain, and when these two things you see, impermanence and dukkha, anicca and dukkha, you experience non-self. Yam dukkham tadanattam, Buddha said, whatever is dukkha, it is not self. When you see these three things, anicca, dukkha, anatta, impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, selflessness, then you can understand that all these are netam mama, not mine, I am not them, nor are they myself. This is not mine means your desire, tanha, reduces. This I am, when you say this not, this not I am, your mana will reduce. And when you say this is not myself, your notion of self disappears. Tanna mana ditti. Ditti means wrong view about self. All this slowly fade away and you will experience a great deal of peace and happiness. With this, I stop talking and you continue practice. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the foolish, may I join always with the wise, until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be, from the highest realm of existence to the lowest. May all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, friends, let me end this session with my regular metta wish. May all those who are suffering in hospital taken care of by doctors, nurses, and hospital staff, may they recover very soon, return to normal life, practice Dhamma, meditation, and liberate from samsaric suffering. May the same doctors, nurses, hospital staff who dedicate their life, sacrifice their comfort to take care of these people, may they find peace, happiness, and find time to practice meditation and finally attain liberation. Those who have lost their loved ones may be grieving, may they be free from grief and find the nature of Dhamma, practice meditation, and liberate from samsaric suffering. May all others who are in various trouble spots, war zones, poverty-stricken, discriminations, and so forth, may they all find some time to understand Dhamma, practice Dhamma, meditate, and liberate themselves from samsaric suffering. And all others who are in all 10 directions, north, northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, northwest, up and down, all of them in all these directions of any categories, any living beings, be well, happy, and peaceful. With this metta thought, metta feeling, metta wish, let me end this morning session and thank you. See you tomorrow with your questions.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, Bhante.
Bhante.
Thank you. Bye.
Bhante.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Bhante.